All right.
My only complaint is that my favorite Christmas song is controversial now.
Oh, is it We Are Live Now? Is it I know the name. I know there's only like one controversial Christmas song. Fuck. I can only think of fucking because John Legend ruined it.
Maybe it's cold outside.
Maybe it's called outside.
Yeah.
I thought you liked his version best.
John Legend's.
Yeah, that's a song that has only aged worse with time.
Have you heard John Legend's version?
It's amazing.
Nope.
He changed the lyrics
It's amazing.
and he made them worse.
Oh, awesome! Great, fantastic.
He's basically what he say. He's like,
Poor bitch.
fuck you, poor bitch.
I think he
Like,
made fun of her for living with her parents.
yeah,
Song
he makes fun of her for living with her parents.
Oh, that's
Like it was
honestly
like
that's kind of awesome. I kind of love that. It's kind of awesome. It's
it,
so stupid.
it was like 5 years ago or something.
What will my mom say? You're fucking still living with your mom. God damn
Yeah.
it, you poor ass son of a whore. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
I like that song. I think not his version. I've never heard
Oh
of it.
yeah.
Yeah,
You stupid.
fair. I mean,
Uh,
musically wise, his version's fine. He's a good, decent singer, and it's him and Kelly Clarkson. But he changed the lyrics and did not make it better.
yeah, that's a shame because I really do like that song. I think it's cute, but it is, like I said, it is a song that has only aged worse with time. I think that the
Okay.
lyric that is absolutely like has only like it only gets worse as every year goes by is there's a part where she asks what's in this drink and it's supposed to imply that the alcohol was stronger than she thought, but it is not how it comes across anymore.
Nope. Like I get it. I get what it me. It just didn't a yeah. Slang didn't age with it.
Aged well. Hey, what's in this drink?
Roofies.
It's exact. Yeah. And the stuff you're not supposed to be buying anymore. Yeah,
All right.
that's one of my favorite Christmas songs, and like I said, it has only aged more and more poorly.
That's fair. All right. I'm not gonna do webcam because fuck it. I'm too lazy. I'm pulling up.
I'm fighting the dragon that you were fighting last time, and this thing's
Oh,
like it's not hard because you can like you break its shields easily, but it's a pain in the ass. It's the bullet hell, and I'm shit at bullet hells.
fair. All right. Well, I accidentally opened up Expedition 33 instead. So
Oh, it's time for the game of the year.
game of the year, baby. Do you know? I mean, you watch a lot of Game Awards. You might know. So 9, it won 9. Do you know the last game to win 9?
I do not.
Yep. It was surprising when I found out. I was because this game is very, I feel like very mixed. Last of Us Part 2, which
I couldn't. I don't. I think my like watching of the Game Awards is fairly recent. Like I think last year, the year before that was the first one I watched.
okay. I know Keith and I and Eric and I have been watching it for like 3 years or. Fair enough. Yeah, I would not have guessed that Last of Us Part 2 won 9.
Yeah. Do you remember the Last of Us Part 2's reveal? I
No,
remember watching that.
I do not.
So it was at an E3. I don't remember which one, but they dragged everybody out of the conference hall and made them go to like a tent they set up outside, and they played that one trailer.
Oh
They
yeah, I
did some,
do.
like, live music for it, and
I
then they
do
made everyone go
remember.
back inside.
I
That
do.
was the favorite part. They're like, okay, good talk. Now everyone get back inside for the rest.
I do remember that now.
Yeah, I thought that was fucking funny as shit.
It's,
Because they didn't have anything to show like the virtual audience while they were moving everyone from back
yeah.
and forth. So they would like cut to the commentators and like, that's right, The Last of Us Part 2 is releasing, featuring the characters from Last of Us Part 1. This new part is a sequel to the original.
Just trying to kill time.
I figured that part out. Set in the same world as Last of Us Part 1. Uh-huh. That's usually what Part 2 means.
And the game is, I think it's significantly worse, and so does a lot of people for different for varying reasons.
Well, I mean, she's a lesbian, so
Yeah.
automatically worse.
Unfortunately, that is a lot of people hate it for that reason.
Having not played either of them, I couldn't judge.
Yeah, I think the first one's nice, simple story. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. The second one does not respect your time. It's so much longer, and a lot of that is there's so many things you open that are just empty. And I think making players open empty chests is fucking stupid.
It's Bahamut.
Bug. But anyway, going back to Christmas music, I was gonna I actually, even though I'm not a huge fan, I do have a favorite Christmas song.
Is it Frosty?
No,
I bet it's Frosty.
it's funny actually 'cause I don't even know the name. It's the, or maybe this is the name. It's the Peanuts. Because there's no fucking lyrics. There's no talking about. Yeah,
I don't know the name of the song, but I know which one you're talking about.
I assume it's just called the Peanuts Christmas song, but I actually don't know.
Oh, it's Bahamut. He's here for genocide.
Oh, cool.
Just like a white card.
I thought he was a good guy. Yeah, I don't remember whatever Bahamut cutscene that I probably got.
It was you were playing. I looked because you were ahead of me last time.
Yeah.
This played at the end of your last stream. He wipes
Okay.
out. He just like delivers a huge stream of attacks on like the citizens of this town.
Okay, I do remember.
Anyways, yeah, and that's fair. Exactly. I don't know its name. But speaking of like the old Christmas specials, having watched like Frosty again recently, I watched it for Christmas. Like, how long ago was it that you watched like Frosty and Rudolph?
Probably 20, more than 20 years ago. I was probably 7.
Okay, so for Frosty, I had to like talk about this because this caught me off guard watching it. Because it's like one of those like, I don't think that's how that's supposed to go. So if you don't remember, it's about like the school class brings there's a magician that's performing them, and he's kind of a shit magician. So he throws away his hat, and that's where the hat that brings Frosty to life.
That's right.
The hat is magic, and he's like, oh, I want it
Oh,
back. But it brings Frosty to life. So like, oh, well, we have to know it's Frosty's now.
yeah, fuck
But
you.
Frosty starts to melt. So they're like, okay, we're gonna go to the North Pole. So he travels with this little girl and a rabbit to the North Pole, and she starts freezing to death because it's the North Pole. So he's like, oh, okay, I'll start a fire, and I can't stay near the fire because I'm a snowman, so I'll stand over here. Well, the magician catches up to her, and he's like, "Ah, a little girl, that's cold," and he puts out the fire. Like that's there's no reason for it. He just puts out the fire, and then Frosty comes back. He's like, "What did you do?" He's like, "Now give me the hat or else." And I'm like, "No, that's not how threats work.
Oh.
You're supposed to threaten to put out the fire."
Like, or else what?
That's Frosty asks. Frosty straight up asks, like, "Or else what?" He's like, "Oh, don't ask questions." And I'm like, "No, we should be asking the questions."
We should ask. There was a very easy way to write the scene differently.
Yeah, I was like, we literally put the cart before the horse here. Is the magician came over here and tried to kill a little girl for no reason. He later calls himself an evil magician, but like he's not really presented as an evil magician. He's just kind of a shit magician. Outside of he's just like a bad magician up until the part where he tried to kill a little girl. Like that's the only evil thing he does in the whole movie. And they're like, well, I'm an evil magician. I'm like, you're really not outside of like this one scene. Why did we write this scene this way?
Because we needed conflict.
Yeah, it's literally it. It's like we needed a reason for Santa to be here. Yeah, it really caught me off guard. I was like, wow, I don't think that's how that scene's supposed to go.
God. Jill, don't be a cockblock. Don't be a sibling cockblock. We're finally about to reunite with our brother, and Jill's like, no, it's too dangerous.
Oh, that was genuinely not where I thought that's were gonna go. You're like, we're about to reunite with our brother. I was like,
Whoa.
About?
I was like, why'd you say cockblock then? Found chicken.
I was like, and like, what? Okay.
Let us fucking reunite with our goddamn brother.
Yeah.
Man, it's so crazy if they didn't show us Joshua like in the first hour.
It sure would be nice if we could reunite with our brother for the 7th time this game.
Yeah.
I hope he's alive.
Well, he may not be, which wouldn't surprise me with this game's tone by the time we get to him, because happiness,
Dead. This time for realsies.
it would not surprise me because we can't have happiness. But yeah,
Also, Josh has survived worse shit than this, so at
That's
this point,
true.
I don't think it matters.
that's true.
I love when they do like games or mangas or whatever do that. It's like a character survives something so much worse, and then they like get shot once, and they're like, "Oh no, he's dead." I'm like, "What?"
Final Fantasy is really
There's a
bad.
character that survived like 17 cannon shots, and they're like, "Yeah, but he got shot this time by the bullet."
Yeah, Final Fantasies are really bad with that. Like, how many Aerith one sword swing kills Aerith?
Yeah, it's not like she got attacked by a giant ass snake with poisonous fangs
Oh.
like 10 minutes ago.
I was like, fucking. It's probably already tanked fucking Viagra's at this point. Been hit by big monsters, and then nope, just one stab. Yeah, I think every Final Fantasy has a death. Is pretty bad at that. Which I get. It's harder to do. You can't just. But
You have to find a way to justify it, and you can't be like, okay, they got hit by a noob. But
yeah,
you still should find a better way than, oh no, this one was like more real than the other one, I guess.
now he's trying. I don't fucking know. Even that, honestly, that would be better than just. He's dead. Yeah, he leveled up.
Goku, I swear, if you fucking say hit them harder, what if we hit them harder together?
You ready for a new Dragon Ball movie?
Have they confirmed a new one?
Not. It hasn't been confirmed, but it just continues to be leaked. But-
Granola arc. Let's go, baby.
That we are supposedly in. They also say the only reason I don't know if I believe the leaks is because it's supposed to come out in 2026, and I'm like, I feel like unless it's like the very end of 2026, I feel like it would have been announced.
I feel like Japanese movies get announced and then like released in a kind of a quick turnaround, though.
True, but I feel like
Mamoru Hosoda's new movie wasn't announced officially until like June, and it came out last month.
true, fair. I just feel like Dragon Ball, especially since I feel like superheroes was announced like forever ago. Before
That's
it's, because I feel like with Dragon Ball they treat it more Western.
Yeah, that's fair. I definitely think like some of the franchises, like One Piece and stuff, get bigger. Like One Piece's
Yeah.
next movie's already been confirmed, so
Yeah, like One Piece is getting a 2026 movie, but it's been confirmed, months ago.
that was confirmed like last year. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, you're right. Like the even though it's not really a movie, they're calling it a movie. The Assassin's Classroom movie is coming out in March, and they just announced it yesterday. So
Yeah. Like I said, I knew that they do somewhat quick turnarounds.
yeah,
But their trailers are way different than most of ours. I don't know how often you watch like Japanese trailers.
not usually.
Most of the time they're like 30 seconds, and they're like it'll be like, oh, okay, a new Dragon Ball movie is releasing, and we'll see like Goku dance on an iceberg for like 10 seconds, and they're like, Dragon Ball Broly coming soon. And you're like, I have no idea what the fuck this movie's about.
Fair, no, not really. I was gonna say something and I totally lost it. Oh yeah. Speaking of trailers, did you hear Disney's strategy with Avengers Doomsday and
I know that they're doing four trailers.
4 trailers, all with the goal is to get. They're all gonna be in front of the new Avatar movie. So they think that'll get people to watch a 3.5 long Avatar movie just for a chance at a different trailer. Which, no, they're fucking not. It's if you did this back in Endgame, maybe, but
Yeah, I'm afraid you have lost the audience that you had, and I don't think that the internet is too popular and it's too easy to find trailers. I don't think this is happening.
Yeah, it's not going to. I mean, I guess it doesn't really cost them that much money outside of whatever making a different cut of the trailer is, but it's not going to make them more money, or at least not a lot.
I thought it was supposedly each trailer will be from a different like group's perspective. So like, the first one will be from the Avengers, and the next one will be like the X-Men, and like this is where we'll get confirmation of the X-Men in the like MCU, and the third one will be like from Doctor Strange or whatever, and the fourth one will be Doctor Doom. But
Fair.
I don't know how true any of that is. It also could just be like speculation.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, will I watch Avengers Doomsday? Probably, but maybe even not probably, maybe just possibly. I just don't really like. Also, I don't care about any of the.
At some point.
What's up?
So I'll probably watch it at some point.
Yeah, I also don't care about any of the new characters. Like, I don't like that they're bringing back all the X-Men. Like, I don't know.
I think that the funniest thing I've started seeing recently is that even though the MCU has like lost a lot of its popularity, is that Marvel Comics have started to like import more and more from the MCU.
Yeah.
So like Miss Marvel is canonically a mutant in the comics again. Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Have to be careful with that because Captain Marvel's a different thing. Yeah, so she's canonically a mutant now, just like how she was in the TV show. And people are like, "Fuck you! I hope your favorite comic book character gets a lackluster MCU adaptation, and they decide that's the new canon." Stuff like that.
Did they also
that,
change her
and
powers in the comics? Because they did in the show.
I don't know if they changed their powers. I know that they did it for the show, which I think was primarily because on a TV show budget, as One Piece has shown us, that stretching powers is kind of rough.
Yeah, but I mean, One Piece still made it work. Like it worked well enough, and I feel like Luffy's gonna stretch more than fucking
Miss Marvel, but also
Kamarl.
One Piece had the highest budget of any TV show at the time.
That's true.
So One Piece had a vastly higher budget than Miss Marvel did.
God, I do not know where to go. Okay, cool. Cutscene. Going the right way.
Yeah,
Oh, and there was like a
no.
map and like a mini marker or something. That'd be crazy.
I clicked the map button while I was like, while I was playing pre-stream to try to catch up to you,
Hmm.
and it was like, nope, you're where you're supposed to be. I'm like, thanks. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going in this town. I was aware I was in the town I was supposed to be.
Yep. Dungeons don't have maps.
The famous saying, dungeons, they don't have maps.
Yeah, it's not like we've done that in 15 Final Fantasies. Oh. Why is Torgal growling? What is it, boy?
I think I'm like 4 or 5 MCU movies behind. I'm trying to think of the last one I watched was.
For me, it would have been whatever. If Doctor Strange 2 or Thor 4, I don't remember which was last.
I think it was Thor.
Yeah. I think that's the last one I've seen.
I've definitely seen beyond that because I've seen Black Panther 2.
Oh, I did see Black Panther 2. You're right.
I just don't know if I've seen any of the ones beyond that. Like, I can't remember if like Ant-Man was beyond that or before that.
Ant-Man was before. I think it was the start of Phase 4. Or Phase 5.
No, Phase 5, maybe.
Yeah.
I thought Black Panther was the end of Phase 4, though.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, you're right. So yeah, Ant-Man would have been after.
Okay, then I've at least seen Ant-Man. I just don't know if I've seen anything beyond that. I know I haven't seen the Marvels. I think that was the first one of the new wave that I was missing.
Yep, I haven't seen Ant-Man, haven't seen the Marvels, didn't watch any of the fucking shows.
Yeah, I've not watched any of the shows since like the first 3 were released. I
Yep.
think I watched the first 3, and I think those were the last set of the movies, the shows I watched.
I was excited about Moon Knight, and then they fucking changed shit, and then I heard the show was mediocre, and that was the last time I was really excited.
I heard some people really liked it. Like my little brother really liked the
Yeah.
show, and he's kind of critical about a lot of shit. So
Fair.
the only thing I know about it is that Ethan Hawke plays the main villain,
Yeah.
and I only know that because I think his daughter's hot.
Oh, is that Maya Hawke?
Yeah.
More like Mike Cock.
More like my hot tool. No, also he's the grabber in the Black Phone, which is a really good movie.
Yeah. I know the first one's good. I've heard mixed things on the second.
I really, I have not seen it. I'm going to see it at some point. Having seen the first one and really liking the first one, it was like it's obviously they were gonna make a second one because it did well, but the story does not lend itself to a second one.
Yeah.
Hint: they kill the grabber at the end of the first one, like straight up kill him.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. How are we going to the second one? It's like, well, you know how you could hear the ghost from the one phone the first time? It's like, yeah, because it was a special phone. That was the point of it. Like, yeah, but what if you could just like always speak to the dead?
Yeah, I feel like with horror movies like that, granted I haven't seen it, so I don't know, but I feel like in the sequel, instead of making a sequel with the same characters, it should be more of just another alternate reality, you know, another version of the grabber with different kids in a different situation, instead of trying to add on to. Because I feel like most horror movie sequels don't really work well, at least not with the lore.
Speaking of like alternate universes in a horror movie sequel, I know you don't watch horror, so I'm not even gonna ask if you've seen it. But there's a franchise called Happy Death Day.
Yep, I heard of them, but I haven't seen them.
They are, I think they're pretty funny. I think that they are actually really good horror comedies.
I was gonna say, aren't they like almost more comedy than horror?
Yeah. Dude, there's one of my favorite scenes in the movie is, spoiler, like the reason it's called that is because she can't die. Is every time she dies, she like essentially Groundhog Day loops.
I was gonna say, I've seen Groundhog Day.
Yeah. So while she's like trying to narrow down the list of who the killer is, because the killer's masked, so then she'll like see if it's this person, and if it's not, then she kills herself. So that she can like restart the day. So one of my favorites is she like kills this guy. It turns out to not be him. So then she was like, we hard cut to her in a store chugging bleach in front of this old man who's like horrified.
Also, I'm not killing myself by chugging bleach. That sounds like a miserable way.
She does it a couple of different ways. She like toaster ovens herself in a bath. Like I said, bleach was one of them. She definitely like just hurls herself off of a building.
Yeah.
But my favorite part about the bleach one is she just like looks him dead in the eyes and gives him a thumbs up while she's chugging it. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
Just like imagine yourself in a grocery store, just like looking at this like 5'10" blonde lady, just like chugging bleach and giving you like the thumbs up. It's like, okay, you do you. I'm gonna go be anywhere but here. But yeah, the sequel takes place in an alternate universe. That's the whole plot. Is that like there's a machine that blows up in the school. Press attack. Oh, I can do that, buddy. Machine like blows up in the school and it sends her to an alternate reality, and that's how they have to do the plot again.
Again, but different.
Yep. Fun fact about the Black Phone, by the way, is it was written by the original story. The short story was written by Stephen King's son.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, he went by pseudonym.
Ah, there.
Because he didn't want people to know that he was Stephen King's son. He wanted his own story to be judged by its merits.
I
I think is fair. I respect that.
I was gonna say I really respect that, because you could easily be a nepo baby and like get famous that way, but he didn't want to do that, and I appreciate it. Ooh, can we kill mom? Kill mom! Kill mom! Kill mom!
Ancient Greeks be like,
kill our mom! Kill our mom!
listen, we gotta fuck or we gotta kill, and I don't care which. Still think that may be one of my favorite underrated Mel Brooks jokes.
What was that?
History of the World Part 1, and they're when the part where they're in ancient Greece, they walk past a blind guy, and he talks to Mel Brooks' character. He's like, "Oh, hello, such and such," and Mel Brooks is like, "Hey, hi, motherfucker," and he just keeps going, and it's because he's Oedipus.
That's funny.
I think it's one of my favorite underrated jokes.
I have not seen the
Hello,
history.
motherfucker.
That's good. I have not seen either History of the World.
Well, part 2, I mean, I don't know if that one's good or not, because that came out like 2 or 3 years ago, and it was a Hulu thing, so. But part 1's pretty good. It's, I think some of the bits just go on too long is probably the biggest problem.
Fair. I think that is sometimes in some not a huge problem, but I do think in some of his movies he does do that.
I think it's, of his weakest films, I think that's usually the problem, is that the jokes go on too long.
Fair.
Yeah.
Also, mom, I never understand in like fiction when like someone's got a weapon held to them and they're still fucking spicy. Like Jill is holding her sword up to mom, who is not a fighter, and she is fucking like still barking. Like,
I think the implication is that they were like, in the fight or flight reaction, they went to fight. But
yeah, and like I get it.
also, I don't know. I feel like if I was like, and maybe this is just because like I don't value my own life and shit, but I feel like gun to my head, I'm gonna be like insulting the person and be like, man, small wiener, huh?
Fair. For me, I'm the opposite. I'm gonna be sucking their dick. Like, the second someone puts me in danger, like I'm just gonna grovel.
Give me your money or your life. Fuck you. You think I have either of those?
Yeah.
Dumbass. God damn small penis.
Okay, this is
Someone there? Hi, mom.
this is a very emotional scene. Can we just kill her already?
Now you know how I feel about Millie.
What?
But yeah, he just made a comment about one of my characters, one of my books.
Oh. I heard some of it, but I won't lie. It sounded like now you know how I feel about Bleach, like the manga. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah, it is.
So confused.
Speaking of Bleach, Fortnite.
Did that get confused? Did that get confirmed?
Yeah.
I have not paid any fucking attention to Fortnite, and I like every once in a while I get a little glimpse of something, and I just go like, yeah, it sounds right.
Yeah, I'm in enough of the circles that at least hear about the new skins and stuff. That's about it. Up.
I'll get like little things, and people be like, "Oh man, Fortnite really is the best. Look at the crossover they brought over. It's Art the Clown meets Scooby Doo meets Wednesday," and I'm like, "Yeah, you're really not selling me on coming back
Yeah.
to the game. I'm really good."
Hey, look. Cody predicted. You finally meet Joshua again, and he does not seem like he's alive.
He's the Phoenix. Come on.
They
Even one of his own feathers.
didn't confirm he was dead, but he's definitely unconscious. I'm like, can we not have a Clive? I swear to God, if they fucking cockblock us with a reunion, and he dies again or some shit, like that's gonna be really fucking frustrating. Also, we were.
I really.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm watching the mom like just start rambling. Which, by the way, I choose to believe that she's a nervous talker. She is just like fucking ranting. But I really wish when he was like, she was like, I needed another child. You had Joshua. I really wanted to be like her, be like, who? Who the fuck is that?
I mean, she kind of did.
Dude, like he was nothing, and I really wanted to just like be like genuinely like,
Who?
who?
It would be
Oh
funnier.
right, I had 2 of those.
I think I've said this before, and I think you've disagreed. I don't remember, but the one thing I don't like about this Ifrit is the fucking hair, like the weird mane.
I don't know. I don't think it bothers me. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I don't mind any of the summons. I think all the summons look fine.
Yeah, it's not my favorite Bahamut, but it's fine. It's good.
I think it's a good blend of the 2 forms that he's really been prominent with. He's obviously very prominently a dragon. The Final Fantasy 15 had a really good one of him like this knight cloaked in dragon armor.
Fair.
And I think this is a good blend of the 2.
Damn, Clive is just getting fucking. This is some Broly versus fucking Frieza shit. We're getting
I
alright.
still love that scene is canonically an hour. I think that is funny as shit.
It makes it so much better. It's already a good scene, but when you think about that, it was an hour long. It just elevates it.
Like, that is maybe the funniest joke Dragon Ball has ever made.
Yeah.
Oh, you was Frieza? What?
Black Frieza one day.
Man, it is a shame that like Broly is like slow. I think it's still popular, but I know it's slowly been getting a fan base. People have been like, "Oh, actually, the movie wasn't that great," and I think it's a shame because it really is probably one of the best Dragon Ball movies.
Really, I haven't heard people sour on it, but
The biggest complaint I've heard is people like being like, "Well, this was actually more like an hour and a half of a fight, like an hour of fighting, and then like not much plot." I'm like, "Yeah, it's a Dragon Ball movie."
yeah, yes,
That's
yeah,
how they've always been.
yes, and that's the
Like,
best kind of. Honestly, I think it's the best kind of Dragon Ball movie. Like you look at the older ones, and they have more plot and more story, and it's usually fucking boring.
well, I think like it depends. For instance, I
Yeah.
think Wrath of the Dragon actually does a pretty good job.
Is that the Huragan?
Yeah, but I think that's like the exception, not the rule.
Yeah, I was like, who really watches the first Broly movie and is like, oh fuck, I love this fucking all the stuff before the fight? Or do you immediately skip to the fight? And I think we know the answer. Hey, we're gonna tag team.
About like an hour per game. I started mashing square because I saw we were about to get into a fight and was like, "You triggered a cinematic action." I'm like, "I haven't done anything yet." I literally didn't even see the prompt.
I've been spamming square in R1 because it's usually one of those. And yeah, I also just did something without.
The prompt literally didn't load, and it was like, "You complete the cinematic action." I'm like, "Fucking sure, why not?"
Oh, we learned Bahamut's attack. Oh, I hit the wrong buttons, I think. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I have to aim it.
Yeah, game.
Okay, I didn't know how to aim it.
Ay, babe. This game is so pretty. It's just a shame that it's wasted on this game. That's still one of my favorite comments. Is the guy that made like Suzume and stuff. Is he is way too talented of an artist to be working with himself.
Yeah. It's like he's way too good of it's
He's
his.
a really talented artist and animator. It's just a shame that he's a shit writer.
Yeah. It's a shame he gets
I don't
paired
think
with.
he's, I don't think he's a terrible writer, but he's not a good writer.
No, he's not.
I have definitely seen worse, but I've seen a lot better. That's why I'm really excited for the new Hosoda movie next year.
Oh, is it
It
next?
releases in February here. It releases February in the U.S. It came out last month for Japan.
I was gonna say I thought it came out. I know
Yeah.
it got good reviews and people liked it, but man, I thought the trailers were really bad.
I think that the trailer is a shame because it's his first movie that's all 3D.
Hmm.
And not that his 3D looks bad or anything, but he has such a distinctive 2D art style. Like that's how I recognized his movies for like the first time in years after seeing the Digimon movie, was because of his art style. It's like very soft, very the lines are very thin, and characters move very freely. So the fact that he moved to like an all 3D, and like his 3D still looks, like I said, it looks fine, but it loses like the distinctive art style to me.
It's not as obviously a Hosoda movie.
Yeah, it's not. It's gonna be a movie, and I'm sure it'll be written fine. Again, I think that the only movie that I've ever disliked from him was Mirai, and even that I can't say the movie was written poorly, because the point of the movie was to show how hard it is for a small child to be with a life-changing event like having a sibling, and they did show how hard it was. It's just a shame that the movie is from the perspective of the kid, so the kid is whining the whole time. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
you're right. This is how kids behave. It's just not entertaining.
Yeah. This is accurate. You get what you're doing what you're going for, but it wasn't a good
Your
idea.
goal was achieved. It's just a shame I don't like your goal.
Oh hey, now we're the Phoenix again. Woo!
But
I love Star
I'm
Fox.
sure the movie will be written well. But
Fair.
you've unlocked Spitfire. Neat.
Ooh, I like playing Star Fox. Woo! Yeah, no, it was received really well, but I just thought the trailers did not look good. But I haven't seen any of his movies outside of One Piece.
I mean, I still think the One Piece movie was really good.
Anyway, it's good. It's just not. It's not the best. It's not the best One Piece movie. It's a much better movie than it is a One Piece movie.
I always hear people. I hear like it's so interesting to hear One Piece fans about it because you hear some people be like, "Oh, this is like the best One Piece movie," and then people do have like the same reaction you do. And I kind of agree with yours. Having watched them, I was like, as a One Piece movie, I think Film Z and Ford Adventure, whatever it was,
Yeah, Dead
are
End.
probably better One Piece movies. But there's still a lot to like there.
Yeah.
I think that some of the things that he had was like small misunderstandings of the characters, like Sanji not feeding Zoro because Zoro didn't watch his match is like
Not
those
in character.
really
Yeah.
odd choices that is like I understand that they fight and I understand that he's supposed to be showing that like the Straw Hats are breaking apart, but he fed the guy that was trying to kill his entire family, like kill the family he'd been growing up with for like 8 years.
Yeah.
I don't think not watching his match is gonna piss him off that badly.
Yeah. No, it would be interesting to see, like, I don't know, they're not gonna do it again at this point, but to see him with now kind of with Oda having more involvement in the movies. And
Yeah, he's not gonna do it again. He
Yeah.
doesn't do any adaptations or anything anymore. He does his own films now.
Yeah, which is totally fair, but yeah, I still as a movie, it's good. I can't say it's not good, but One Piece movie, it's not really a One Piece movie, but it's a good movie.
Yeah. I think that he got Usopp well done. I think Usopp was really done well in that movie. I love the goldfish scooping scene, where he proudly announces that he's like the #1 like goldfish scooper on his island in all of the East Blue, and you're like, yeah, this is Usopp. This is like a stupid enough thing that I believe he like participated in a competition for that. And he's like, nope, I'm lying. And you're like, okay, that also makes sense.
Yeah, you didn't need to lie about that.
Like, this is a really stupid thing.
Jesus.
To lie about. He's like, yeah, why not?
All right, Joshua does no fucking damage. Also, man, this fight would be so much cooler if we really understood what was leading up to it. Like, I know we had I took a 2-week break between the cutscene, but like, I don't think we properly got like what's making Bahamut go fucking
Nope.
bullshit
I know that
crazy.
I'm sure she explained something in the cutscene because she said that she was trying to take her child, but
Yeah.
was not paying attention to that shit.
And also maybe like an actual interaction between Clive and Dion, which we never got. But why are we still Joshua? Joshua, you do no damage.
Let's lock on. So the Phoenix thing, I feel like I know you said that he doesn't do any damage. I got that. I still feel like I should be doing more than that with like the whole point of this mechanic. It's like, oh, use your lock-on button to shoot 5 times. I'm like, okay, that's how we do damage. And then I'm doing no damage.
Yeah, like I don't know if you feel the same way, but I feel like he's just not doing the health bars.
The bar has moved since I
Yeah.
sat down here.
No, it's fucking almost with how long this segment is. I think I've moved the health bar like maybe fucking like 1/20th, and that's being generous. And it keeps going.
I'm waiting for this to be like one of those moments like when the cutscene ends, we see the bar drop down to like 1/8.
I was actually thinking that. I was like, I wonder if I just didn't move, what would happen?
So that reminds me, which is worse to you? When you lose a fight that you won in a cutscene, like you had to win a fight before you that you had to lose afterwards in the cutscene, or a fight that's like, okay, you lost the fight, but we're gonna pretend like you won anyways.
Do video games do that?
Yeah, I've seen them where it's like you can't win this fight, so we're gonna pretend like afterwards it's all good.
Oh, okay.
Then why make me do the fight in the first place?
Yeah, I was like, I know winning the fight, losing the cutscene. Or losing the fight, losing the
I'm
cutscene.
thinking of like games where you can't win the fight, but then after the fight is over, the cutscene plays out and something happens where your character wins afterwards.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get the power from the character, and it's like, then why make me do the battle in the first place? If we were just gonna make this whole thing a cutscene afterwards.
Hey, look, we're doing damage.
Oh, are you? That's nice.
There's a segment. I think I stunned him, which is why, but I could actually see the health bar moving. Alright. I think it's back to Clive. Maybe. Hopefully. I'd rather press square than press triangle.
See another red light. I'm assuming that's Clive. Okay, maybe not.
Oof, he just fucking...
Oh, I think I'm doing damage. That's always a good sentence. I think I'm
Yeah.
hitting.
I think I'm doing damage. Oh, hey, look.
I feel like I see the bar move.
Also, we've shown that we can shoot beams. So why are we not... Why is Clive not been shooting beams from the ground? At least. Like, he doesn't fly, but like... I feel like he could have been doing some aerial
Also,
support.
He can fly. We have seen this in the first cutscene when he was fighting Phoenix and they were like flying.
Oh,
the hammer.
yeah! You're right.
Like that was literally like our introduction to this game.
You are very much right.
Like he doesn't do it often, and maybe they were falling, but if they were falling, it was a really fucking long camera.
Ah. Oh, yeah, that's cool. We do a little twin beam attack. You actually... Hey, look, we fight together.
Oh man, don't cross the streams. Something, damn clock blocking Jill.
I really like that we actually get to fight together. I think that's cool. I sure hope that Joshua doesn't die, but I think he's going to.
I want the scene to end, and it's like, damn, Joshua used too much power. Now he can't regenerate. It's like, didn't we fucking beat the shit out of him in the first cutscene?
Kill him.
Didn't we just like slaughter him in the very first cutscene of this game?
We punched him for like we fucking Broly Frieza punched him.
I remember sitting there going, God damn, we've been hitting him for a long time.
Yeah. And man, this fight is fucking pretty. But Jesus
Really
Christ.
pretty fight. As with most boss battles, this fight looks really good. It's just a shame that I mean, to their credit, I'm pushing a different button. I'm not pressing square. I'm just pressing triangle.
Fair. Oh. I've had people say the same sentiment. I would be kind of interested in Square. I know video games and anime are different, but like they make really pretty video games. It would be interesting to actually, but their games haven't played fun in a while. It would be interesting to actually see them just make a show instead. I mean, not for a while though. Not since 7, or I guess they did the 15 movie.
I feel like they've done something like semi-recently, like the last 4 years.
Not that I know, but they could have. I know.
I might be wrong about that.
I know Square Enix
Also,
publishes a lot of anime and movies, but
yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know.
maybe because they. Fun
I
fact.
also think it's weird. I also think it's weird to think that like, I know game companies, different games like Resident Evil plays nothing like Ace Attorney, which plays nothing like Mega Man. It always throws me off like Square Enix is such a famous RPG game to be for them to be like, oh, also Ace Combat's coming out. It's like, oh, this is also you. It's not that much better than Namco.
I was gonna say it's
like,
Nice Combat. Yeah.
It's,
I mean,
they'll be like Tomb Raider.
I was gonna say they make Tomb Raider.
They'll be like, oh look, it's Tomb Raider, and it's like, oh, this is really weird because this is not your game.
Yeah.
This is not what people know you for.
The one license they have that I'm really surprised they don't use more is because they have the license. They publish Full Metal. Like I know it's not as popular as it was, but like I still think a Full Metal game would do well.
They'll probably do, yeah. They'd probably do fine still.
They did do a mobile game recently, but like you know.
Oh, gotta get those gotchas.
Yeah. Also, I think it was like a Fire Emblem clone, which like I feel like that's.
Honestly, Full Metal's not a terrible idea.
It's not, but I just don't feel like that's the best game. The people
One, yeah.
for mobile, yeah.
I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna come out in here and say it. For like Bandai Namco and Square Enix, people that own these like anime game franchises, I'm really surprised that more of them don't go just like that shit with them. They do things that they know would make money. Like, do you know how much money a My Hero Academia like RPG where you play like a new kid in class and you get like there's like it's like basically a Persona clone where you get to play like a dating sim with the kids from Class 1A is? Do you know how much money they would make from that shit? Like, do the same thing with One Piece. Make a One Piece dating sim.
Z-
You are gonna have so many gooners dropping
Yeah.
hundreds of dollars on that shit.
I think just Xenoverse everything. Like, why do not all your properties have a Xenoverse?
Like, I don't know. I'm sure that like, I'm sure people more invested in One Piece can think of more things for that. I can think of quite a few ideas for Naruto for like a Naruto's universe, but I can't think of as many for like One Piece or My Hero. But I am positive that people more versed in those lores could come up with stuff because there is interesting things for all these franchises that you could do.
Um,
Um,
since the first Xenoverse, my idea for One Piece Xenoverse, I think, is you give the main character the copy fruit, so he can copy different.
I wasn't even talking about like how you copy their abilities. I was more so thinking of like the what
The
ifs.
oh, fair. You have another character with the time fruit.
Yeah. Well, I just mean like how you make them interesting because like Xenoverses, the first one weren't particularly interesting. Every once in a while you get like a fun one where it's like, oh, we've actually made Mr. Satan too strong in this universe, so now he beats Cell, which means Super Saiyan 2 doesn't happen.
Fair.
That's a fun one. But like most of the time, it's like, but what if Raditz was actually stronger than Goku and Piccolo? It's like, yeah, he already was.
He already was.
It's like, what if Vegeta was stronger than Goku? He already was. What if Frieza was stronger than Goku? It's like, okay, these are the same thing over and over again. But like, I want to see like unique ones. Like, what if Cell showed up at the Saiyan saga? Like, what if Imperfect Cell was there?
Man, it would sure be crazy if Namco had a One Piece game where you had the scenario, this dream versions of these arcs that they even straight up say are being influenced by other things and aren't the exact one for one same, and then they just make them the one for one same.
Good old One Piece Odyssey. I played a grand total of an hour of that game and thought it was shit.
Yep, I was really excited for that game. RPG One Piece, and it was fucking dog shit. They took every opportunity.
It was too slow.
Fair. Yeah, that wasn't great, but honestly, my biggest issue was just how boring. Like, it's just really boring retellings, and anything interesting, like Frankie or Brooke being in Alabasta, nope. Even Robin being in Alabasta, nope. We're just gonna do it one for one the same because, fuck you. We have this fucking toy box where we could change a bunch of things, which in the DLC, I believe, I didn't play it obviously, but I saw in the DLC they actually do. They actually mix and match some other characters and other scenarios, and like that's cool. You should have done that from the start. The base game should have that.
It should not be locked behind DLC. I will say, I think Time Stranger has had kind of the opposite problem. I think the base game was pretty good, but everything I see about the DLC looks kind of rough.
Fair. Sir, I have bad news.
Is Josh dead? Oh no.
No, there's a whole. You thought this fight was long?
Is there a second part?
There's a second phase with a whole new health bar.
Awesome, great, fucking awesome. Yeah, Time Stranger's DLC. It's first of all, it's only 15 new Digimon.
Ow, 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 ow.
I think it's 16 new Digimon. And then they've announced that the second that it's going to be about 3 hours worth of content for $30. And people are like, well, these would be like good additions to the story, right? And the first wave came out, and they're like, the whole idea is that these are like alternate universes that you're visiting. So it was like, oh, okay, we're gonna see like the chief of the police, who was like a major part of the game pre-time skip, and then you find out post-time skip that he was poisoned by a Digimon and was. They're like, oh, he's in a coma, but he never comes out of it. So for all intents and purposes, he's dead. I'm like, oh, we're gonna get to hang out with him more, but it's him from another universe, and he's like, I'm not and like he has a Digivice, but he's like, oh, I don't have Digimon now. Why would I have that? And we see like the moment where he gets put into a coma from the alternate universe, and people are like, oh, this is gonna be like this really important thing because this has like major ramifications in the game, and it's like, it's my understanding that it essentially goes like, here's a cup of tea. Oh, thank you, and he drinks it, and it's poison. And I'm like, people are like, this is not what we expected when we were told that he was like betrayed by a Digimon.
Yes.
Like, we were expecting like a major story moment, not this.
Also, something else with this game, it is pretty, it's flashy, but aiming the fucking beam is kind of fucking hard because it's hard to see, especially in phase 2. It's hard to fucking see Bahamut over the giant fucking Phoenix and or Ifrit.
That's I don't know if you realize this, but I noticed in the first wave you can just walk up to him and then shoot the beam and you can't miss.
Oh, no, I did not.
Yeah, it's like that's what I did in the second part. You're playing as Ifrit Risen. Risen is his name apparently.
Okay, did you get to phase 2?
Yeah.
Visually, I like that they're combining. I think it's fucking cool.
This is the Dragon Megazord.
Also, how is this not the like? I know you can do
Final
more.
boss.
Final, yeah. Like this is, I don't know. Whatever we're fighting
I
together.
should be dodging more than I am. Why is this not working?
Oh, press the attack. Don't mind if I do.
Also, yeah, no, like we literally have a move called like light speed, where we teleport around the arena at light speed. Like, yeah, this should be like the final battle.
Yeah. No, like.
I know we're fighting Ultima later, and
Yeah.
that's going to be like the final battle. I get that, but this still feels like this should be one of the this should be like the pre-final boss.
Yeah, we still have like 10 hours after this. We haven't even fucking met Odin yet. I know we have a little bit, but we barely met him. Huh?
I said we've seen Odin.
A little bit, but like not really. I don't think we've seen him transform yet. Granted, we didn't see Bahamut until just now, but yeah, I think you should. Granted, I don't know what the story's gonna go after this, but I feel like the brothers combining, it's really fucking cool. It's against an enemy with no build-up or personal weight. It should have probably been saved for Ultima. I think would have made more sense.
I know that he can shoot laser beams, but the summoning the meteorites around you to beat them to like shoot the laser beams was weird.
You die already. Jesus, I swear if there's a phase 3. There might be a phase 3.
Also, like I know you're talking about like the brothers combining. The fact that we were fighting in fucking space also should be like a little bit indicator like this should be one of the final battles. Like we are in the quote unquote final frontier.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get bigger than hey, you're in a big laser fight in space.
Yeah, you're combined with your brother and you're in a big laser fight in space. How is the Ultima fight going to be more cinematic than this? And I feel like it's not. The answer is it's probably not going to be.
I also like I know you were talking about like how hard it is to see him, which the only time I had an issue with it is there's one where he's shooting his own big beam while you're shooting yours.
Interesting mesh.
And I was like, I can't see him because his own beam is blocking him. But there was one where I just like fired off the beam and he just sat there, he just sat there and took it. He didn't try dodging or anything. He was like, "Oh, okay, you're right. This is your turn."
Take turns. Okay, I don't think there's phase 3. Thank God.
Can you imagine if they do Final Fantasy 17 and they go back to turn-based? I feel like I don't know how you go back to turn-based and this is coming from somebody who really fucking likes turn-based games. I feel like after this you can't go back.
Yeah, I'm really fucking curious. I forget, did they ever officially announce the Final Fantasy 9 remake?
Not that I know of, but I also don't pay any attention to most of it.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. If they did or if it does happen, I'm curious to see what they can do with that. Like, I feel like if they remake 9 and they try to do the action combat again, then I think they're definitely done.
Yeah.
And 16 performed well, so
This is coming from somebody who really likes turn-based combat, and it is my preferred way to play these RPGs. I don't think this is the kind of game that would have done nearly as well if it was turn-based.
probably not. But then again,
these battles are way too climactic, too cinematic for it.
fair. I mean, 7, but still, yeah. I mean, you have like base 7 fucking is really beloved and
I still not. I made like 10 hours into that game, so I never saw any like the really cinematic shit that they that supposedly has. Is he gonna fucking blow up the Earth? Is that the implication of this?
that's kind of what it seemed like.
Vegeta, no. Vegeta, yes.
Um, one of my favorite quotes from a Square Enix is the president, or I don't remember who. After the first Bravely Default came out, and it sold really well, they legitimately said, "Oh, we didn't know people still wanted turn-based RPGs." Bitch, they didn't stop selling. You just stopped making them.
Yeah.
It wasn't like there was a sales decline. I mean, maybe a little bit, but not like, it wasn't like,
I'm sure I'm sure there had to be. You don't just stop printing money at some point. You're just like, you don't go like, that's enough money. Let's stop making these. But also, yeah, it's like there's a reason that they still do really well.
also, they said that, and that was after Persona 3 and 4 exist. Like, granted, they don't make Final Fantasy numbers, but like, there were still a lot of turn-based RPGs that did well.
Yeah.
That were received
like,
well.
Persona 5 is like one of the turn-based, like the biggest RPG of the 2010s. It is probably the biggest one, and it was turn-based. And I feel like people are like, "Oh, Claire Obscure saved the turn-based genre." It's like this genre wasn't dead. It just had like its biggest boom ever like 3 years ago.
Yeah, the genre's not dead, and I really hope everyone and their mother does not make a Claire Obscure clone. Because combat's good. I liked it. But it's not what every fucking JRPG needs to be. Oh, hey. How the fuck did he die?
Reminds me, there's a second wind, the thing that Yahtzee does now. There's a guy on there who does like his own developer take on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's fine. I think that the biggest thing I don't like is he's always talks about like he's big on the developer's intent over like the gamer experience. He's like, oh, Dark Souls shouldn't have an easy mode. He's like, if you don't like the easy mode, just level up and get better. And I'm like, okay, that's fair. Like, not every game is going to be for every person. But to make the argument of this extremely hard game should not have any way to make it like more reasonably played, seems crazy to me. But he was like talking about a Claire Obscure. He's like, this has like revolutionized the turn-based combat genre. Now you don't sit there and watch. You can interact during the game. I'm like, Paper Mario?
Paper Mario, Legend of Dragoon, other JRPGs.
I was like, I feel like there's like about 1 million RPGs that do this.
Okay,
Bug
Bug Fables.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like this has been like a thing in a lot of RPGs for a while. Hell,
Yeah.
like even like arguably things like Pokemon Legends Arceus arguably did this with its like the speed styles and stuff.
Fair.
I was like, this seems really weird. And he was like, and if you don't like how the RPG style works here, that's on you. The only complaint I have is I wish it was more accessible. And I'm like,
That's
what are you talking about?
that's a very valid complaint.
Yeah, I think accessibility should always be. I love that we crashed back into the castle, like we fell from space.
Yeah, I know. We just crashed back and it's like it didn't make that big of a boom.
Yeah, we fell from fucking space. So is the child supposed to be Ultima?
I wasn't sure. But that's what I was thinking. Where he was tied to Ultima. Spirit.
I just saw Dion stab the kid, and I was like, wait a minute, what? Yeah. I think he has good insight, but I think that sometimes that my opinion versus his differentiate pretty heavily. Like I said, that was the one that I was like, he said that, and I was like, I am very confused right here.
Oh, this is a flashback. Oh, hey, we're gonna see why Dion went crazy. What if we saw this before we...
No, we can't do that.
What if we understood why he went fucking batshit and why we had to do a 35-minute fight to kill him?
Start. 40 minutes, thank you.
Yeah. This game, a lot of the story beats, I just think are ordered wrong. I don't agree with how they order their story beats. They're interesting story beats. There is a story here, and I get when people like it, but I think it's told just in the not even told poorly. Well, maybe it's what you, but just in the wrong order. But yeah, we're gonna see how many. The one thing, I mean, he's got a very good point about Expedition 33 not being accessible because it's hard. The game is fucking hard. There's also not a whole lot of grinding either. Like it caps, so like you can't even like grind your way out of it. The game says get good, which is fine, but it's not for everyone.
Yeah, I think. Ooh, the cap thing. You know, something that I've run into a couple times in like the last couple months. Previous one was SteamWorld Quest. And I don't know. I still think that like the capping on an RPG is also weird.
Fair. Yeah, like if players want to grind to make it easier, why stop them?
Yeah.
But you know what? Something I really like about JRPGs that has moved away, and I feel like not enough people talk about it, is grinding. I feel like JRPGs hardly have mandatory grinding like they used to in the fucking 90s. Mandatory grinding is fucking stupid.
So think I think mandatory grinding was stupid. I think that a lot of the old school RPGs did, like Final Fantasies, did a relatively good job of not making you feel like you had to grind. But it certainly wasn't perfect. I know 3 definitely felt grindy, especially towards the end. That final dungeon was rough.
Yeah, it's like 3 had a little bit of grinding, 4 had grinding. Oh shit. Again, this is interesting. Why the fuck did we not see this? And what benefit is seeing this after? I don't understand.
You gotta understand, that's like when you see a movie and it starts in the middle.
I
and we have to like see how they got, you know, like you're probably, yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got in this situation.
I hate fucking, was it Media Res or whatever the fuck it's called?
I don't know, man. I just know that one. I know that's like became a trope for a while. I love the like the meta jokes that people were trying to push for a minute. They're like, yeah, I guess this is my life now, fighting monsters. It's like, oh, this is awful.
Also, spoiler, Dion kills his dad because he threw his spear at the child and dad got in the way. What if you just didn't need to throw your spear? There was no guards near you. You could just walked up and stabbed him.
I think that the throwing the spear probably was faster than him like running.
I mean, fair, but like, oh hey, look, he is Ultima,
Oh no!
and he makes him go crazy. Hey, look, this makes sense.
Ultima.
His own trauma of just killing his dad, plus Ultima getting in his head, made him go berserk. Sure wonder if, that would have been useful before we fucking killed him. The answer is yes. The answer is this absolutely should have happened before this dungeon started. And there's no excuse. I don't see any benefit. Like, you could argue pacing, but like, I don't even think that's really I think it's actually worse. The pacing afterwards is actually worse.
So I want you to look. No, I looked up the TV tropes page for this game
E?
because I was like, oh, I need to like see like I'm not paying any attention to this. Like, has this meant anything? And I typed it in, and it was like, okay, are you looking for the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, the Dalmec the Dalmec Republic, the Holy Empire of Sombrek? I'm like, who the fuck are these? That's how I know I haven't been paying any attention to this game.
Hey,
I'm like, who?
I've been paying semi attention. I couldn't fucking tell you. I don't even know what fucking country Clive's from. I think it's Rosalia, but god damn it, I hate this fucking shit. Mom fucking kills herself. That's such a fucking cop out. I hate when stories go with the villain sacrifices himself or kills himself. It's such a fucking I don't know. I think it's a cop out. There's obviously some situations it can work, but I feel like it's usually a cop out because we can't have our main characters kill somebody. Even though we've been murdering dudes for the last fucking 20 hours. So yeah, any resolution of like the one of the big driving parts of the story still is, you know, getting revenge on mom. Nope. She yells at us a little bit, then she kills herself. Cool. I can't decide if I like Ultima's design. I think I do.
For what he's supposed to be, I think it works well.
Yeah, you get a pretty good look at him at the end of this cutscene.
Yeah, for if it's because he's supposed to represent like a kind of an abstract god. Like he's not a summon. Like I'm sorry, I just got to the part of the cutscene where she sees Joshua and she's like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, she freaks out?
Ooh. Yeah, she's like, "Why are you here? Fuck off!"
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, that caught me off guard. That was funny as shit.
Wait, how the fuck are you still alive? We just see Odin just fucking eating out fucking Benedicta. Like, that's just literally what it goes to.
Didn't we cut off her head?
Unless it's just not her. Unless it's the One Piece thing and it's just girls. All the girls look the same. Because she looks the same to me.
I mean, it's Odin. Maybe he's a necrophiliac. But yeah, no, I was yeah, for ultimate design, he's supposed to represent like an abstract god because he's not like a summon like everyone else is. He's like a different being, so it's like almost like alien or like god-like being. I think that he looks sufficiently otherworldly without looking like a summon.
Fair. Yeah, no, I think I like his design. It just took me a second to kind of comprehend it, but and yeah, Odin is actually hallucinating
Okay.
because we also fucking have a naked Titan in our bed.
Yeah, between him hallucinating us fucking him and us hallucinating him there for watching us fuck.
Yeah,
Bro just like cannot escape being the cock.
like man, Benedicta gets fucked a lot posthumous.
I mean, that's at least twice now. That's
Yeah.
more than she was getting fucked when she was alive. We only saw that once.
Yeah, like that's a lot of fucking. All right, are we gonna like? You're making the scene. You made the scene very sexual. Now Ultima's here. Can we like suck off Ultima or something? Like, why?
Now you will face divine dick.
Like, let's at least make a reason. Like, the scene is sexual, or was it just sexual to be sexual? Because we haven't had fucking sex since we cucked Titan. I'm also surprised. I feel like Odin's almost always a side quest. I don't think Odin's a part of the story or a boss very often. And I'm cool with it. Suck him off. Suck him off. Suck him off.
So I just looked, and we are 13 chapters away from the end of the game.
How many have we done?
Stand by.
I know.
15, 24, 32. We've done 35.
Now there's another. Oh. Now we see his naked mom.
I will say, us transferring from him like getting ready to eat out the wind girl to Titan sitting there, I was a little scared there for a second. I was like, our head's going down. Oh no.
Honestly,
The dick in their mouth.
that's kind of what I thought they were gonna go with, but nope. Spoilers in that cutscene. The last person you see is his naked mother.
It's my junk in your mouth.
All right, Odin.
Do we know Odin's is he like our other brother?
I don't believe he has any relation to Clive.
Okay, so it's not the blonde mom?
No.
Because
No.
I don't again, I have not paid any attention. I didn't realize we had seen Odin's like base form. I assumed we had only seen him transform before.
Oh, fair. Yeah, we saw it like it was pretty recently. I think we saw his human form.
Got it.
It was, I think, after we it was after we killed Titan actually. Or around there. But yeah, I don't think we know. I mean, I'm sure we know who he is, but as far as I'm aware, it's nothing. There's no relation. Oh, look, Joshua is fucking all sick and shit again. Also, hurry up and die, fucking Jill. Like, give us your ice powers.
Why are you still alive? What?
From a story standpoint, it makes sense if Shiva's one of the last powers we get, but from like a video game / lore standpoint, like getting Bahamut before getting Shiva, feels kind of weird. Assuming we get Bahamut at the end of this cutscene. Spoilers, cutscene's not over yet. Well, I guess it kind of is. I had to go to the, I had to move the cursor to click on the hideout. All right. Hey, we got Bahamut. Woo! Oh, we can grow wings.
Unable to travel this location. Okay, sure.
That's actually cool. We can just fucking grow wings. Neat. So anyway.
So, hear me out. We saw that Bahamut can drop like tactical nukes.
Mm-hmm.
We saw him like shoot major laser off from space.
Yeah.
We know where we're going for places. Like, that's been a consistent thing. Why
What?
is the new strategy not being like, Clive, nuke him?
Shh. Ooh, we can do like a final flash. I want the final flash. I'm gonna upgrade the final flash. Ah, not enough points. Okay, well I got the final flash. I can be Vegeta next time.
I like how we just got done with this massive battle, and we're like sitting here with our girlfriend. She's like, "So how's your brother? Dying? How about yours?"
Yay. Alright, well that was an interesting hour of 16. Again, if you just made the very simple thing of putting one cutscene before the dungeon, I think it would have made it much better.
Don't listen to him. He's just a whiner. In
Yeah.
fact, really, we should be playing the final boss, and Clive should look at the camera and go, "You're probably wondering how we got here," and then we have to replay the rest of the game.
That just makes me think. Have you heard of and or watched the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya?
Who?
Sorry, what was your answer?
Who?
Oh, Haruhi Suzumiya. You've probably seen. I think she was the caramel dancing girl. One of the meme. There's been a bunch of meme dances.
Oh, okay. I don't care about that. Son.
Okay, I can't remember if that was her or not, but she's done a bunch of meme dance. Anyway, it's a very popular show from mid 2000s. It's out of order. It's purposely aired out of order. The episode count is not the order you're supposed to watch, or I don't know what you're supposed to watch it in, but it's not in order. And that's on purpose. And it's honestly kind of stupid.